Well, first off, I'd like to say, please pardon me if I sound a little congested or stumble over my words. It's I'm not feeling great today, and it honestly has been a rough weekend so far. This is Sunday, and looking forward to the weekend being over. I wouldn't mind getting back to work and putting it behind me. But that being said, everything's fine. But today, I just wanted to look at a little knife I made. This is just kind of a prototype. It's not a model. It's not anything like that. Um, I made it with the idea of scout carry, smaller back scout carry. It doesn't have to be smaller back, but that was the idea. So this is it's made of AEBL. And I took two different G10s and I made the scales. And let's see if you can. I got red liners under them. Pretty dark red though. Doesn't really pop too much, but they're there. Polish the G10 up. It feels okay. I made this, it's been a couple of years ago now. I've carried it some. I recently had interest in making a scout carry again. So I figured I'd dig this out and take a look at it again. I think if I do it again, this area where my finger sits, I'm going to make this a lot sharper and then come down so it really locks my finger in. The knife works real good, real high flat grind. It's fairly thick spine, and the handle is comfortable. You can get a good solid 3-finger grip. Maybe if you force it like this, you can get a 4. But the real heart of the system is this Kydex I made for it. Locks in good. It'll rattle a little bit, I guess, if I shake it pretty hard, but locks in well. But as far as for the scout carry, now I've seen a lot where they take leather straps and just go over so that you could thread the belt in either side. And I might try that some too. But I made this plate here with these standoffs, with the idea being you thread your belt through it. Actually, it'd be like this. No, I'm right-handed, so I want the butt facing this way, so it'd be like this. And then I tried to cant these a little bit so that it wouldn't hang down. I didn't want it to be floppy on the belt, and I didn't want it to be able to end up pointing down, have the weight of it to do that. So with this, I have actual hard stops, 4 hard stops. And of course, there's a little bit of play, but you have to have a little bit. But with it going up over that hump, I can put this between belt loops so it can't move left to right very much, and it doesn't move up and down very much. It actually holds pretty doggone good. I wasn't sure about having this flat, in my back, but it's on the outside of the pants. And it's not a problem. Having this on your back, it was a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. I think if this was any bigger, it might cause some problems. But this size seems to work pretty good. I think if I do my next edition, I'll probably wind up thinning these grips down a little bit. Like I said, cut in a little more defined finger choil in here and then have it grip so it kind of locked in. This knife will absolutely do some work, though. There's no doubt about that. And then with the wide mouth, it's not too hard to find. If you have it right side up, it's not too hard to find the sheath and get it in there and have it snap in. I think my sheaths, since I made this, my sheaths have gotten a little better. So I'll be also thinking about that and how I might improve upon this. Do you guys carry small back scout carry knives? I don't really see a lot of people carrying like that. The thing is, if you're going to wear a sheath, a knife on the outside of your pants, usually it's on the strong side. But if you're carrying a gun strong side, then something like this would make a lot of sense. I tend to wear my gun appendix carry, so I could carry a fixed blade strong side if I wanted to. But scout carry is a neat option. I would say the only bad part is when you're sitting in a car and it's buried. If you're going to go for a long car ride, you're probably not going to want anything small back. Not this knife or not anything else either. But yeah, this was just a little setup that I made and just kind of prototyping. It's my first one, and I'm kind of talking to a guy that's interested in getting something like this, and I said, well, yeah, I made one, and I'll see if I dig it up and bring it in. I can definitely tell there's some fat that can be trimmed off this sheath. Like I said, my sheaths have gotten a little bit better over the years. But I think as far as a knife steel, AEBL is probably a pretty good choice. It's a tough steel and nice and stainless. Takes a fine edge. I cryo all my stainlesses. I cryo even the carbon steels that I heat treat now in liquid nitrogen. So usually my AEBL is at least around 61 Rockwell. So it holds an edge good, even though it's not a super steel. So yeah, I guess I would just be curious if you guys had any pointers for me. Anything to keep in mind? If you do carry a smaller back knife, what's something that you like about the knife you carry, or maybe there's something you don't like about the knife you carry that this kind of setup would solve? I'd love to hear your ideas. That's a great thing about being on YouTube, being able to talk to everybody about stuff. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to run this past you, see what you thought of it. And I hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you next time.